Hey guys, it's Kira back with another Pokemon Showdown battle, and this was kind of an annoying battle, I guess, because this guy thought he would be able to stall me out, make the game take way longer than it should. People like this really get on my nerves. You know, if you're getting to a spot in the battle where you don't think you can win, go all out, go down with a bang, don't stall it out. That takes the fun away from everybody. But I'm not going to sit here and rant too long about it. I'm going to go ahead and hop right into the video. And again, until I figure out why this is happening, until I figure out how to fix it, I will be on the other side of the match. So let's go ahead and start this battle off. Alright, let me go ahead and get my mic a little bit closer here. So we're going to start off the battle. I'm going to be on the other side again until I figure out how to get this fixed. He leads off with his Arcanine. I lead off with my Cloyster, thinking I'll be able to damage pretty much any member of his team for a decent amount. He goes for the close combat, outspeeding me. I'm able to get off a Rock Blast, which is easily going to take out this Arcanine. So, yeah. His Arcanine goes down. And he switches out to his Deoxys defense, probably trying to get some hazards up. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to the Garchomp, saying that his Deoxys is probably not going to be able to do too much to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get a free Swords Dance here as he goes for his hazards. He sets up a set of spikes. I go for the Earthquake, getting his health down to about 22%. He goes for another layer of spikes. Now, predicting the switch out, I actually go for the Dragon Claw, seeing as how Dragon Claw will be able to damage any member of his team pretty nicely. It gets his Gliscor down to 49%. He's able to get the Toxic up. He switches out to the Genesect, my most hated Pokemon as of right now. I'm able to hit him with a Dragon Claw and drop his health very nicely. However, he is able to get the Ice Beam up and take me out with the Ice Beam. I'm going to go ahead and switch right out to the Avalugg, predicting another Ice Beam. We're not predicting another Ice Beam just because I think he's probably choiced into that Ice Beam. So I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, get those hazards out. He switches into this Deoxys, predicting that, and goes for a Light Screen. I go for another Avalanche, able to drop his health down pretty nicely. He switches out to his Gliscor, and he takes an Avalanche directly to the Gliscor. That's able to get his Gliscor right out of there. I no longer have to deal with that. He switches right out to his Dragonite, and here's where I find out this Dragonite has one of the most annoying sets that I've seen so far. I have never seen this set used before on a Dragonite. I was not ready for it. I do still win the game. You'll see what happens later, but I really was not prepared for this Dragonite. He uses a substitute. I hit him with a Avalanche, I think. Either way, this thing is not very fast. I think it's more of an HP defensive thing. This Dragonite was probably made just to be annoying. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to the Cloyster. He doesn't want to take an Ice Shard, so he switches out to the Deoxys. His Deoxys takes the Ice Shard for his Dragonite. His Deoxys goes down. He switches out to a Sharpedo. I'm going to switch out to my Avalugg here, predicting the Hydro Pump, but he actually goes for the Dark Pulse. And considering my Avalugg is paralyzed and really has no other purpose in this battle, I'm going to go ahead and fodder him out here. I do go ahead and take another Dark Pulse, and my Avalugg goes down. I'm able to get a free switch into my Charizard here. So I bring out my Charizard, hoping to be able to land at least one Solar Beam on this thing, thinking that will be able to kill him. He goes for the Hydro Pump. I live that pretty nicely due to the good special defense that Charizard has as a Mega Evolution. I'm able to hit a Solar Beam on him. That takes his Sharpedo out. All he's got left is his Genesect and Dragonite. The score is 4-2. He brings out his Dragonite. He goes for the Thunder Wave. Able to paralyze my Charizard, so I'm not going to be able to outspeed his Dragonite now. He's going to be free to go for some substitutes. I actually get the Parahacks again. Parahacks were so bad in this game, and I managed to get a double Parahack somehow. He goes for the Dragon Tail, dropping my health very nice damage on the Charizard. Switches me out to the Gliscor. I can't do anything with the Gliscor, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for a couple Protects, thinking if I can stall him out, he'll want to switch out. He goes for the Dragon Tail again. I'm actually going to go ahead and let the Dragon Tail hit, I believe. No, I actually go for the substitute, still trying to stall him out a little bit. But as you can see, here's where the battle starts getting really silly. It basically becomes a stall fest. And so I go for another Protect, thinking, you know what, if he's going to stall, let me see if I can outstall him. You know. So I switch out to the Charizard, thinking, you know what, if I fodder the Charizard out, I'll be able to get a free switch. So I'm going to fodder this Charizard out, which gives me a free switch into my Tyranitar. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide, but he's able to outspeed me and get the Thunder Wave up. I go for the Rock Slide, able to take out his substitution. Substitution Jutsu, able to take that out with the Rock Slide. He goes for another one, and like I said, here's where the match just starts getting really silly. He can't do much. He knows this. I know this. He's basically just going to spam substitutes now. I go for another Rock Slide, taking that out. He goes for the Dragon Tail, switches me out. My Gliscor comes in, and at this point I'm thinking, okay, he's clearly not going to switch out. He wants to stall this up, so I'll stall this up along with him. I throw my Tyranitar back out, thinking I can keep knocking his substitutes out with the Rock Slide. He's going to drop his health every turn due to the substitutes, and I'm just going to keep Rock Sliding. But here he actually reveals that he has the Roost. So the multi-scale saves his substitute from being destroyed by the one Rock Slide, but the second Rock Slide does take his substitute out as he goes for a Dragon Tail and misses, which allows me to go for a Rock Slide. Unfortunately, his substitute is still up. He's going to go for another substitute. In this battle, this is one of the silliest battles I've ever seen. It really just becomes a stall fest. I'm not sure what this guy was doing. I don't know. He goes ahead and goes for the Dragon Tail, switches me out to the Gliscor. I go for Protect, thinking, alright, this is getting silly. This guy's just going to stall. I'll stall him. Gliscor is a much harder stall than Dragonite. You're not going to outstall a Gliscor, thinking he's probably just going to spam Dragon Tails at this point. I'm just going to substitute, protect, keep going. He's not going to be able to hit me. I'm not going to have to switch out. So here we go. Now we just have to wait. He goes for another Dragon Tail. I protect. I go for a substitute, thinking he might outspeed me, but he doesn't. He knocks my substitute out. Knowing that I'm faster, I go ahead and go for another substitute, able to get that out before he hits me. He goes for a Dragon Tail, gets a little bit of damage on the substitute, as I am able to get some poison heal off of that. I go for the Protect, saving that second hit on the substitute so that he won't take it out. He goes for another Dragon Tail. This kid, I'm not sure what this kid is doing. I really don't. Thinking maybe he wants to switch out or whatever. I'm just wasting moves at this point. I go for a Toxic. Substitute again. He goes for another Dragon Tail, able to deal some damage to the substitute. Rinse and repeat, same old stuff. He actually makes the mistake of switching out as I go for another Toxic. And since his Genesect comes in on a substitute, he's going to hit me with the Ice Beam, but my substitute's going to take that. I am able to hit him with the Earthquake, and this is where the match is over. If his Dragonite comes in, I'm Toxicing him. He knows this. He forfeits. That's going to be a good game. I'm not sure what that kid was doing. That is an annoying set for a Dragonite, but hey. But yeah, I mean, it did its thing. It did its job. It did what it was supposed to do. And I was talking to the guy the whole time the match was going on. I basically told him, you know, I'm going to record this. This battle is definitely getting recorded. This stall is not going to work for you. Blah, blah, blah. He said, wait and see what happens. Blah, blah, blah. When I win. I got a little mad, so he did his job. He was definitely doing what he wanted to do, but like I said, in the end he forfeited. So all of what he was trying to do really didn't make any difference in the end. He ended up forfeiting, but it was, I guess, a fun match. It was a good game. Either way, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.